Hi everyone, welcome back to Mouth on the Matter. If you're new here, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and let's get right into this. So for today, we're continuing the Greenlight series. The last one I did was When Hassie Whistles. The one before that, Spells from Hell. So I'm going it in the order in which it's being posted. So today's one is Finding Wonderland. The way I usually do these is I talk about the plot, I talk about the characters, my likes and my dislikes, and then theory time. Then I give it a rating and then my final thoughts. So yeah, going right into this, the plot of Finding Wonderland. It's basically like how all the Greenlight stories are. They are retellings of other stories. So this one's a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, I believe. So it's basically about this guard. It follows our protagonist. This guard, I think her name is Alex. She's like the main guard of the Red Queen, who is protecting the hearts in her kingdom against the Black Knave, who is supposed to be, the villain here and whatever. So what happens is that she's supposed to go and hunt down the Black Knave before he gets close enough to get to the kingdom, and yeah, that's how the story starts. So yeah, that's the plot. On to my characters. I'm going to talk about Alex. Alex, she's very loyal, she's very good at her job. I think she is blindly loyal. There's obviously something going on beneath the surface, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about Alex. We don't get too much about her. And yeah, but she's a guard, she's cool, she has a friend, and yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about Alex. So right into my likes. The first one I'm gonna say is the art. The art is really pretty. I honestly have no complaints. I think it's very non like strict. I don't know how to explain it better than that, but it's not a strict, like it seems very not flowy, but like loose. Does that make sense? It's not flowy, but it's loose and it's non-strict. I don't know how else to like explain it, but that's the best way I can say. So yeah, on to my second point, but looping into like the art, like there were these like neon colors. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. I think I put it here, the gates to the winter waste, I believe that's what they call. I'll put the correct wording here and I'll probably put like the picture, but those, oh, it was stunning. It was so pretty. So pretty. It reminded me of one scene in, I think it was Bad Signs, another webtoon, where I stated that I really really love the use of colors. It would look really, oh, so pretty, so pretty. The next one is that I like a protagonist who's like, I don't know about this, who was maybe used to like a certain kind of thing, and her mind is like, okay, what I'm doing is correct, what I'm doing is always good, I've never had a reason to like doubt that, the person that I'm loyal to is bad or anything, and then suddenly you're like, they're coming to a realization that yeah, maybe I'm aligning myself with the wrong person. So I kind of like that, and I like to see, although it hasn't really much started yet, but I like to see how that's going to progress later on. The next thing, and this is the last thing actually, is that every single episode in this Finding Wonderland, it ends really nicely. Like it ends on a cliffhanger. Like if it was an original webtoon, like honest to God, it would be like one where people would be like, damn, that cliffhanger is illegal. What do you mean? I can't wait until next week. Deep in it, I think the first one was when she was about to tell the queen something. That one was a bit like, oh, okay, what you mean? What are you gonna say? The next one, what was it? The next one was when she was regaining her memories back slowly, and then the third one, I can't remember what it was, but I remember being like, okay, cool, but yeah, yeah, it just ends really well. The episodes end really, really well. Okay, so that is my likes. Onto my dislike section. So the first thing is that there was like a bit of exposition at first. This one I don't really fault. It's like in the beginning of the first chapter there was like some exposition there where they were talking about, the queen having the heart and the black knave and the monsters and that ran on nightmares, I believe. So yeah, it was, on one hand I'm like, but on another hand I can't really fault it because one, you're trying to fit as much as that is relevant or possible in 3 chapters. So that's the one thing, you have to get your readers up to speed, in as little as a time frame as possible. So I can understand that. And secondly, because I mean, it's kind of like a fairy tale too, so I can understand how maybe that was trying to mimic it as well. That could, I mean, that could be an excuse as well, because fairy tale starts like, oh, once upon a time, blah blah, they lived here, blah blah blah. Like that's how it is. So if it's trying to like storytelling wise, trying to like mimic like a fairy tale kind of quality, like I'm fine with it. And it wasn't a lot, so yeah, I was okay. The next one is when she went to go do her mission, Alex, I just felt like, oh, is that all? Is that it? Is that where we're gonna? Is that it? It was just, I don't know. She just went and that was it. I don't know how to explain it, but I felt very like there wasn't like any impact. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she's going. I was like, oh, is she going now? Are you going now? Right this moment? Is this what's happening? So I was a bit like, I don't know. I feel like it could have had more impact. I don't know. Maybe it's because we only see like the one friend or so. So there's no one to be like, no, don't go or anything. And we don't see like any reservations. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt not as, let's say, potentially dangerous or scary or like something life altering to her and her experience as could be. Just felt like, oh, are we doing this now? But yeah, that's my dislike section. Time to my theory. I want to say that the Black Knave is maybe like a childhood friend of hers. I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much as well. But I also want to say these nightmares. Like I was saying, I also want to say that these nightmares, I want to know what they run on. Did they run on actual nightmares? I don't want to spoil, but also I'm going to spoil. So in the end, we find out that this is probably a simulation that's going on. So maybe the Black Knave is actually someone who's trying to just stop the queen. So maybe he's using nightmares to like scare, to wake people up, like shock people up. Maybe that actually be cool. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so that's my theories. Rating, we have, I'm gonna give this an amber light, and I'm gonna say why. So I'm going to give it an amber light, and it's only really because it's good, but it's personally not my favorite. I just, I feel like it's about to cross over into like technology and into tech territory, you know what I mean? And that's personally just not my fave. Sci-fi in general is just not my favorite like genre. It just doesn't do it for me. Personally doesn't do it for me, but it could do it for you. Like if you're someone who might really like that, I think this could be for you, because I don't have much problems with it, except like I'm actually about to say, like, I felt like the ending of that third chapter was a bit rushed. But like I had to reread it a little bit. I had to go over and over like, okay, what just happened, especially seeing as it was such a big momentous like moment. Like it changed the perception of what we had known previously beforehand. Like completely switched it up, turned it on its head. Like what's going on changed. It pretty much changed what we thought the genre was going to be, you know what I mean? Like that's how big the moment was. So I was like, okay, what's going on? Maybe that deserved a little more time. But yeah, other than that, it's okay. It's a good webtoon, and I'll probably read it. I'll probably read it when it comes out. Like it was actually not bad. So I'm just gonna give this an amber light, but it was quite good. And yeah, that's what I have for this one. I'm trying to make more videos because I know I've been really inconsistent. You don't have to tell me. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I've been inconsistent. I know. And I was doing really good too. That's what really pains me. That I was doing really well for like the better half of this part. Not the better half, but like, the beginning of the year, like January, February, March, April, and then all of a sudden I had exams in May. And I ended exams in in May. So I've been a rut for that long. June, July. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But yeah, I'll probably get back to that kind of schedule because I like that kind of schedule. At least I liked that kind of schedule. So we'll see. Yeah, I have other stuff up as well. You can go look at the rest of my ratings for the Greenlight stuff series. You can go look at my other stuff as well. I think I have a character assassination. You know what? I'm thinking of another character assassination thing. If you don't know, my character assassination, this is actually a really long outro, but my character assassinations is usually about characters that the general public webtoon audience seems to like, but I can't see it. I can't. They're framed as a good person, but where is it coming through? Their actions don't. They're not mimicking that. So I have another one, but like I'm looking kind of scared to do that one. Not scared, but just like I'm excited to see what people will say, but at the same time, cause like to this day, my child's video still gets consistent like comments, and that was a long time ago. I think did I do that last year or very early this year maybe. So like I still get comments, people either disagreeing with me or agreeing with me, whatever. Both opinions are fine. Both opinions are fine, but like yeah, we'll see. Because I have one character in mind that's really been on my mind. So yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, I really want to make more consistent videos. So we'll see. Here's to hoping my schedule gets better. And yeah, bye.